Hello everyone and welcome to another Digimon unboxing video. This time I'm going to be unboxing and taking a look at the newly released Dim card set EX3, Spirit Flame and Spirit Light. Now I'm super excited to get these started because I have finally get to have Ancient Irismon on the Vital Bracelet, which is probably one of my favourite Digimon, and I have a lot of nostalgia for the Digimon that are from Frontier. While Frontier is probably my least favourite series, I have just so much nostalgia for everything else related to Frontier, just not the anime. In any case, super excited to get these started. Before you start leaving a comment, I bought these from Zen and TCG, but Japan You Want have also listed them, so that's where I bought them from before you ask, because I need to start saying that in every video, because most of the comments that I get lately have been, where can I get this? And if I answer that question in the video, hopefully that helps someone out. But yes, let's get this started. So in order to do all of these in one video, I actually have my Digital Monster Vital Bracelet. I've got my Digivice V, and I've got my, upside down, Vital Hero. So yeah, Vital Bracelet, Digital Monster, Digivice V, and Vital Hero, which is the American release. So let's get this started. Remember, of course, my Digivice V has dying buttons. So, yep, see how I didn't touch a button and all of a sudden decided that I was touching a button. So, yeah, hopefully that works for me. But yeah, let's get started with, and it's still going, let's get started with Spirit Flame. So we'll get started. And of course, this is a lot bigger than the other Dim card sheets because the Digivice V is still going. Because usually it either comes with 1 or 2, but not 3. EX2, which was the Digimon Tamers Dims, did have all 3 of them, Renamon, Terriermon, and Gilmon, but they were actually sold individually as packs of 1. So this one is 2 packs with 3 each. So let's get this started, and we'll start with the Fairymon one because that's the one that I'm most looking forward to, because that's the one with Ancient Irismon, and I'll start off with the Vital Hero. So let's get this started. They are all black coloured Dim cards with the symbol for that ancient warrior, as well as that sort of like the colour, which is like the same as the Detector Digivice for that character, and the main colour scheme for that character. If I was smart, I would be running, because that loading takes so long, I should just be getting the other ones ready. That would make sense. Interestingly, we've gone for green with Chakmon, which makes sense because he's got green on it, but for some reason I would have just put white, but I guess that is also the colour on his Detector. So we'll put that in the Vital Bracelet. I'm just going to make sure I don't lose the slots. So we'll load this one up. Oh, it's failed. There we are. Never had that before when freshly inserting a Dim card, so that's interesting. And while we do that, our Fairymon one is ready. Set your Vital Hero. And because a few people have asked this on various Dim card videos, all Dim cards are compatible with all Vital Bracelets at the moment. When the BE comes out in November, the BE memories will not work on the Digivice V, the Vital Hero, or the Digital Monster VB. Dim cards will work on the BE, but BE memory Dim cards will not work on these older Vital Bracelets. But in terms of Dim cards working on the Vital Hero or the Digivice V or the Digital Monster VB, they all work with all these. The language doesn't matter, be it the American release or the Japanese release, they will all work. The only difference is because, for example, these are Japanese Dim cards. If we go to the Digimon page, we can see that everything else is in English because it's the Vital Hero, except for the Digimon name Euramon at the top. But everything else will be in English. On the Vital Bracelet, obviously everything is already in Japanese. if you load up an English, as in US release, DIM card on a Vital Bracelet that is a Japanese one, like a Vital Bracelet or Digivice V, the same thing applies. The text will be in Japanese except for the name. So, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot that the Vital Bracelet had no text, and also it was a light bulb to back up, rather than the little storage freezer. So, our next one, let's get, I'll chance the Digivice V with a DIM card. I don't trust it because the buttons are kind of breaking, and it's just started to think I'm pressing it. So if you're wondering why I'm complaining about my Digivice V, this seems to be a problem with particularly the Digivice V model, but the buttons after a while just decide to not work. I've seen a few people with this issue, myself obviously included. It's not very fun to have that issue. It's kind of annoying. The buttons at one point just lose their click, but the functionality was still the same. It started with the bottom button because that's the button I use more, I guess. But after time, once it lost its click, shortly after it stopped, like it would either randomly click itself or it would stop responding as much. And then the top button also lost its click, as in when you press down a button, it clicks. This one does not click. It kind of just presses itself down, I guess. But that's something that was kind of annoying. And yeah, it just so happened that my Vital Hero was on the way, and the day my Vital Hero arrived was when the Digivice V started to really just not work. Instead of just accidentally pressing itself, it was just not registering presses. I had to open it up, and I put a bit of paper underneath the button. It's not a perfect solution because it's still like really either activating itself or not working. So it was good timing that I got the Vital Hero to replace it. So who do I want? I'll put Blitzmon on this because that's the one I'm also looking forward to. I do like Blitzmon, but my favourites are all on the Fairymon one. I love Petal-Dramon, I love Ancient Irismon, so good rosters. So we'll get the Blitzmon going. Though overall, like, the rosters are pretty exciting for all of them. When the Frontier Dims were announced and had their rosters revealed, I did do a video going over those rosters. So if you haven't already, check that out. Who else do we have to do? And hopefully my Digivice V will work in terms of buttons enough for me to put everything on the app. But I'm crossing my fingers for that. And in terms of the Vital Bracelet Digital Monster, there's nothing wrong with it. I do need to go over the adapter there with some more green paint, because when I originally painted it, I had just gotten a puppy, so it had a lot of time to be chewed as she latched onto my arm. She's now older now and chews less, which is good. But in terms of my original Vital Bracelet Digital Monster, I mentioned this a bit ago, it was a verse special. It fell off my wrist and I had to buy this one, which was a band one. Like, it was just fell off my wrist. But, so I didn't bother just replacing the verse special because I didn't really need it. I am sad though, and I would like to have a replacement one day, but it's not the top of my priorities. I can't justify buying it just for my collection. I'm also kind of tempted to buy another Digivice V. Again, not my top of my priorities, but I would like one with the emblem there, like the little logo, and one that I guess works, just so I have a Digivice V. I don't think I'm going to go back to this one. Same with this, I haven't actually touched it since the Digivice V was announced and, well, not announced, released a year ago, so I haven't bothered even setting the date. I just went with whatever was there. So yeah, I haven't touched this since the Digivice V and obviously the Vital Hero. But yeah, so that's all of them. let's check out some backgrounds. I'm gonna go with the Digivice V first because it will. Oh, good, it's still working for now. So those are the default ones, and this is the one that comes with it, and it's not letting me select it. Oh no! I'm gonna have so much fun getting this on my. Okay, cool. It's working again. See, it's really annoying. So there's the background for the, was that the Lobomon one, I think? And there's the, now let's see the Agunimon one. That's pretty cool. So both of them look kind of like deserts. Next we've got the, oh, it's so weird to have actual clicky buttons. Oh, that's not right. Okay, guess we're just going to the Chakmon one because for some reason my brain was like, this is the right logo for the settings. I actually think I like it without the text at the bottom. Makes it look cleaner and clearer. I've got a nice snowstorm for the Chakmon dim. That's pretty cool. And now we'll do the backup. And this one's a Loamon one. Yeah, so we've got like a cool little nighttime. It's not actually 10:30 at night, as I said. I left whatever default time was on there from when I last used it, but probably a year ago. So that's a pretty cool background. Nice, spooky looking one. And now for the Vital Hero. And we've got Blitzmon. So we'll go to System. Oh, that's nice. Kind of like another desert one. Lots of desert looking ones in EX3. That's pretty cool. And now we'll check out the one that I'm really looking forward to, which is the Fairymon one. So what does Euromon have for us? Oh, that's lovely. And it's also got like the Trailmon tracks from Frontier. That one makes me think about Frontier the most out of all of those. Like, that's pretty cool. Actually, with the Trailmon tracks. It is kind of interesting that it's gone for, like, that rather than having, like, a forest full of things for the wood spirit which is on it, or, like, a windy sort of area. It's just kind of like a desert with the sky with some Trailmon tracks. But because it makes me think of Frontier, it fits. But otherwise, it's weird that they chose that dim to put it on. But yeah, so that's the EX3 dim card set, which, as far as I'm aware, this is the final dim card set, so they really went out with the bang. By final dim card set, I mean non-BE memory dim cards, which they're still called dim cards, but they are BE memory ones. So these are all the Vital Bracelet ones, rather than the Vital Bracelet BE ones. So yeah, but they went out with a bang with having a huge lot of 6 in EX3, so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to Savers hopefully getting something, maybe for the BE, for eventually, because they're up to Savers now. Just realised they haven't done a 0-2 one, so that's interesting. They did Adventure with Agumon and Govamon, but they haven't done 0-2 outside of the Vmon and Wormmon dims, obviously, but I want Hawkmon. But anyway, so that's it for the EX3 dims. Let me know your favourite one out of all of the 6, or your favourite Digimon on the roster altogether. So let me know all that and more in the comment section below. Like this video for pity for my Digivice V, which is just dying. It thought I pressed a button just then, but I did not. I just touched it. So we'll put that down for now. Hopefully it'll let me actually put everything to the app. So give me a love heart or a like or a thumbs up or whatever. I can never remember which one YouTube has nowadays. It changes, I swear. But yeah, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I'd really appreciate that, because I do lots of videos like this and I talk about Digimon quite a bit. So check that out and check out my other videos. And of course, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!